Hi guys, how you all doing? In today's tutorial we'll be learning how to cut the beautiful figurehead gown in this video. As you can see, this video has a shirt gown and a gown in it, but this video only contains the cutting of the gown. I don't want the video to be too long, so make sure you don't miss any of the tutorial videos. So guys, I use the beautiful princess armhole dart method in making this beautiful gown. My material is already on fold, so I will go ahead and cut the front part of this dress. So the first measurement I will take is my vertical measurement. The first line there is for my neck depth. I use 3 inches. Then the second one is for my chest line. I use 8.5 inches. How did I get my chest line? I got my chest line by dividing my bust measurement by 6. Then I added 1.5 inches to it. Then the third line is for my bust point. The fourth line is my underbust. Then the last line there is my half length measurement, which is 17. My bust point is 11 inches and my underbust is 14. Then I added half an inch to it for sewing allowance. I will now go ahead and take my horizontal measurement. I'm taking neck length of 3 inches for this gown, and my shoulder measurement is 16 inches. If you divide that by 2, you will have 8 inches. So I will now come down to my chest line and measure the same 8 inches. Then I connected the line. Now I will come down to my chest line and take my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple measurement is 8 inches. Remember, the fabrics is on fold, so I have to divide that by 2. So if I divide that by 2, I will have 4 inches. Then I added half an inch to it for my sewing allowance. I will do that both from the bust point, the underbust, and the half length line. You know, the bust is around the chest line and the underbust. So the next thing I will do is to take my dart measurement. So I'm taking 1.5 inches from the outer side. Then from the inner side, I will take 1 inch. Then I will do same on the underbust line. Then I will connect it to the half length line. Then I will take 1 inch again from the inner part of my underbust. Then I will connect it to the half length line. So the next measurement to take is 1 inch from my bust point. The purpose of taking this is to make the bust area not to be pointy, you know, just to make it balance. So that's the purpose of coming down with 1 inch from the bust point. Then I will connect it to the underbust area. I came down by 1 inch from the bust point, then half inch up. Then now I have to divide my armhole line into two. This is for my armhole dart. So if I divide my armhole line into two, I got 4.25 inches. Then from that 4.25 inches, I came down by 1 inch and went up by 1 inch. So that's how to measure my armhole dart. Then I will now connect it to the bust point area. I'll connect the two darts, both the down one and the up one. Please take note. Thank you. So now I will add 2 inches to the side front part. The 2 inches that I took from the armhole line, so that it won't be shorter than the center front when I'm joining it. So I have to add that 2 inches to the side front. So now I will take my bust measurement. My bust measurement is 38 plus this 1 inch here, because I'm going to cut it out, will give me 39. If you divide 39 by 4, you will have 9.75 inches. Then I will add 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. That's for my bust. Then the next measurement I will take is my round under bust measurement. I will take the measurements from my half length, because both of them are the same measurement. My round under bust is 32 inches. 32 inches divided by 4 is 8 inches. Then I will add the 2.5 inches I took for the dart. Then that will give me 10.5 inches. Then I will add 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. Then I will connect the side front to it. Then make my neck curve. Don't forget, my neck measurement is 3 inches length and 3 inches depth. So I have to cut. I have to cut it out. So this is it. This is the side front. I will now join the side front to the center front. First of all, I will cut it with the material. This is the lining. Then I will add hairstay to it, both the breast part. So now I'm going to take the back measurement. The neck depth depth I'm taking for the back measurement is 1 inch. Then I will measure out my chest line. I'm taking 8.5 inches chest line for the back, then followed by my half length line. The half length I'm using is 17.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and measure out my zip allowance. The zip allowance I'm using for this dress is 1 inch. So I'll connect the line. One inch zip allowance. Then the next thing I will do is to take my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4.5 inches. 8 inches divided by 2 plus half inch seam allowance. Then I will now take my dart. I'm taking half inch dart for the both side. Then I will now connect it to my chest line. This is my back chest line. I will connect the both line. Then I will take my shoulder measurement, which is 16 inches divided by 2, which is 8 inches. I will do same on my chest line. I'll take the same 8 inches, then I will connect the lines. Then I will divide that by, I'll divide my armhole line by 2. 8.5 inches divided by 2 will give me 8.25. Then from there I will connect it to my dart as my center back and my side back. Then I will add 1.5 inches to the side back so that I will not be shorter when I'm joining it. So the next thing I'll do is to take my bust measurement, which is 38 divided by 4, 9.5 plus 1.5 inches seam allowance. I will take my round waist, my round under bust, 32 divided by 4, which is 8. Then I will add the two darts that I took, half inch, that is 1 inch, to it. Then I will add 1.5 inch seam allowance. Then I'll take my neck length measurement, which is 3 inches. I'm taking 3 inches by 1 inch depth. 3 inches length by 1 inch depth for my neckline. I'll cut it. Remember, this is the back part of the dress. Please, whatever you don't understand in this tutorial, just let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to let me know any parts of sewing you are having challenges in. So I will now cut the down part of the dress. Remember, this is a gown, so the one I cut is the upper part. So now this is the down part. I will join them together. So the first thing I will do is to take my hip line measurement, which is 8 inches. From my waist to my hip is 8 inches. Then the new line is 19 inches. The length of the gown is 56, so I will deduct the upper side. The upper side is 17 inches, including the allowance. If I deduct the upper side from this, I will now have about 39 inches. So that's the measurement I'm going to take for this downside. 39 inches long. So now I'm taking my hip measurement. Our hip measurement is 41, which is 10.25. So whatever you have there, you minus 1 inch or 1.5 inches to get your round nail. Then I'll use the same round nail for the down part. Then I will connect it to the hip, from hip to the nail. Then I will take my darts, the down parts. I will take my darts. My darts is, which is my nipple to nipple, is 4.5. Then I'm using 5 inches for the darts. Then I'm taking half inch for the both side. the same nipple to nipple measurement you use for the upside, that's the same you will use for the downside when you're measuring for your skate dart. So now make a notch. So next now I'll do is to cut. So this is the front part of the skirt. I will now use it and cut the back side. The only difference between the back and the front is just the zip allowance. Remember, I'm cutting this with the lining because I don't like using chalk on the main fabrics. So I normally cut with the lining. I will now use the lining to cut for the fabrics. So this is the cutting part of this dress. The next tutorial will be on the sewing part. Then I will show you, I will take you through the process on how I made this beautiful fitted gown. Please, if you are coming across this channel for the first time, make sure you like, share and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. Stay glued to this channel, you have a lot to learn.